Igbo Igbo ekenekwa m n'ụbọchị nke taata, biko ka ị na-anụ n'onu ya sị ma ya ebulukwa na bata ọzọ. Biko eji m ohere a wee sị biko tupu ị na-enene this video anụ nwefu onye completely ya mere ya na English, because enwetego m ọtụtụ ihe ọbụla apụta na-asị ya sụọ English ị na-eme ndị Igbo adreesị kwesịrị na-asụ Igbo. Ana m asụ Igbo ọfụma n'inene my analysis ị ama na mụnwa na-asụ Igbo. So most of the time video nji wee compliment ya nwee ike ọ bịa na English. That's why just ka m gwakwu na agwa this video ma gịnị bịa na English. Ịghọtago this video na-eke ihe ọ na-akọ maka ya na ndị ochie akpọkeja ndị ochie chichala Abia State ihe ladịghị ha n'anya. Kịta the next plan bụ gịnị na ha chọrọ isu Alex Otti. Kedu ihe bụ iwe ha? Na Alex Otti anara alarụ na government house, no nara anọ na government office. Na mgbe ọbụla he does his thing in his own private homes. Na nwere mgbe o ji alarụ dị na offices government. Na kedu ihe as long as no na-edeliver. Oskwa na alarụ n'elu plane as long as na Alex Otti na-edeliver. Ihe ọ bụla unu chọzi ime kwunu mee, mana to make it worst, these the same people like kita bụ ndị embezzle ego that is meant for Abia State Airport. Ese na asị na video mgbe Alex Otti na-aba mba si na there is a group of people, old administration ha embezzle ego ekwesị iji wee lụrụ ha airport. So this group of people tinye aka gbakọ aka ọnụ dali ego anụnwa wee mee gịnị dali ya mịa ya pịọpịọrọpịọ afọ ọzi afọ amarọzi ka o si wee ga. Biko dododo unu pay attention unu nụ ka this video si wee ga. Unu gecha nke Alex Otti then unu ege nke nwanne ya nwoke kwuru regarding some of the things na-eme n'ime Abia State n'ụbọchị nke taata ka ọ dịkwanụ.
The government, the immediate past governor of the denial is not unexpected. First of all, when it was announced, they went to the media abusing the government and saying the government lied. There's nothing like that. And then when a media house that got hold of the report published it, of course, the next thing is to, by the way, they didn't deny. What they said is that because it's published, it's a report by KPMG. So what they said is that they diverted the money into roads. It's for them to come and show us the roads. But what is true is that in the bank statement on the 25th of September 2020, when people were dealing with COVID, that a debit went into the state account for 10 billion naira. And the description was payment for 80% contract of the Abia Airport. That is true, and it's incontrovertible. The statement is there, the report is there. By the way, the report will be published very soon. That I can assure you that as reported by the media, it's KPMG that did the forensic audit. On the 13th of October, and that's almost 3 weeks after, a letter was written by the then governor to the House of Assembly requesting for appropriation or approval of 10 billion naira for the construction of Abia Airport. On the 14th of October, 1 day after, a letter was written to the governor, then governor, giving him approval for the 10 billion that he required for the airports. So clearly something went wrong. An ISPO was raised in between these dates. So our engagement with the company that received the money gave an impression that the company was deceived.
You see, the drama that is happening in Abia State is becoming very funny. Wallahi, is becoming very funny because this drama need to stop, because all of a sudden these previous governors came together and they joined forces together saying that they are going to unseat Governor Alex Otti. It is okay for you to come together and say that you want to unseat a governor through a political battle, party by party, election by election, voting by voting. Yes, you want to unseat the governor. Fine. It is okay to do that. But coming out to make us look as if we are blind is what we will not accept as Nigerians. When somebody is working, the job of a governor naturally is to serve his people, protection of life and property, infrastructural development, job opportunities, and lot more. That is what the governor owes his citizens. A governor must do these obligations to his citizens. It is not like you are doing your citizens a favor. This is your job description. The day you swear the oath of office, you are swearing the oath. You are not going to go and steal money. You are swearing the oath that you are going to work for the people. And as a matter of fact, what everybody is saying is that the governor of Abia State, Governor Alex Otti, is clearly fulfilling his obligation as a governor. He is working for the people of Abia State. So if you come out and say that you are unseating him because he's painting the road, he's not doing anything in Abia State, that one is a clear lie. Automatically, you are pouring thick pomos spit on the face of the people of Abia when they are seeing the impact of democracy, the impact of a good governor. Clearly, they are seeing it. So if that is a point that you want to use to unseat the governor, I think you are towing a wrong lane. Secondly, the previous governors, 3 of them, they had a dinner whereby you can see it. There were alcohol on the table, and some of them stand up and they were reading something and says that they are suing Abia State governor for not staying in the government house and using the government office. Now, you say you are suing him because he don't want to live in the government house or because he don't want to use the government office. Now, Governor Alex Otti have come out to reply them, saying that naturally he's not want to even respond to all these kind of things. But just because he wants to give them a response, it's not like he owed them an explanation. The governor came out to say that his lawyers are ready. Since you say you want to take him to court because he's not staying in the government house, he said his lawyers are ready, that he has checked through the constitution. He has not seen a place that mandates him as a governor that he must live in the government house. He has not seen a place in the constitution that mandates where he is to live. So he said that his lawyers are ready. That as a matter of fact, the government house and the government office is undergoing renovation. That he don't owe them any explanation, but just he wants to just say it. It is because according to him, he said they left the government house in a state that he cannot stay. So with that, he has to renovate the place. It's right. He can decide to say he wants to renovate the office. He can say he wants to renovate the house. He's a governor. If I come somewhere, I take a house. If I say I don't like the way the house is, I want to renovate the house to the point whereby it will suit my taste for where I'm going to live. Nobody is going to fault me for doing that. No. I have to put my house to the shape that I want, to the point that I want, that is going to pay me to live. It's not that you now say it's a must for me to come and live in the government house. What if the house is now in a state whereby he can? What if there is jazz in the house? What if you have do a lot of juju in the house? Is it not enough reason for him to renovate the house, clear the whole juju so that he can even move him fresh? Now, I have read the Constitution. I'm going to check. This is my research I did online, just for me to know if truly it is a must for a governor to live in the government house. Now, I have gone and checked online. Now, I ask a question. I says that, is there a place in the Nigerian Constitution that mandates the governor that he must live in the government house? Now, look at what the response I got. No, there is no specific explicit provision in the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, as amended, that requires a state governor to live in the government house. The Constitution focuses on the powers, tenure, and duties of the office holder, not their residence. Key point regarding this: no legal requirement indicates there is no constitutional directing where a sitting governor must operate from or reside. There is nowhere in the Constitution that says that he must work in that office or reside in the government house. There is no way you can hear it. Fundamental human rights. The Constitution guarantees all citizens, including governors, the right to freedom of movement and privacy. Note: office tenure, according to the Nigerian Constitution, Section 180 only details the tenure of office which concludes upon the completion of the term, death or resignation. While it is customary for governors to reside in the government house for security and operational convenience, it is not a constitutional requirement. You hear it? You hear it, ba? You hear it? It is there everywhere. So I don't know where, if you say you want to pick a point whereby you want to use to fight the governor, if you say you want to fight somebody or you want to unseat somebody, you need to go and get a clearer point for you to use to politically fight the person. You cannot just wake up one morning and say you want to pull a Wike on Fubara level in Abia State. Wike and Fubara, they have their history together. Wike is the person that raised Fubara hand and told the Rivers people to vote for him, did all the mago he did with Fubara, and Fubara is there, and Fubara is now fighting him. Wike is now pinned as a master that his boy is. That is a different case. You cannot bring the level of Port Harcourt, Rivers State in Abia State. First of all, you didn't put Alex Otti there, so you cannot remove him. If the man is said, if the people of Abia says that they love what the man is doing and they are going to vote for him, you cannot force the people on what to do with their governor. You cannot force them. It is clear everybody in the country is saying what Alex Otti is doing for the Abia people. This is a state that have suffered. This is a state that have suffered. As a matter of fact, today, Alex Otti have announced that officially nothing concerns the Abia people with power grid failure. If you say the power grid don't fall, it does not concern the Abia people as from today, because the Abia people power sector have been sorted out according to Alex Otti. He's there in the news. This man keep doing things, working. He is trying to make Abia an independent state like Lagos that generates their own money, their own power. Now Abia State generates their own power. National grid collapsing does not concern Abia people as from today. The governor have said it. Somebody is working instead of you to allow him to work. It is still your state. Allow the state to be developed. You want to distract him by saying different kind of things. You have said all type of things that he paints the road. Everybody came out, brought evidences. You leave that one now. You are not saying that it is illegal for the governor not to live in the government house, whereby in the constitution there is no way that the governor must live in the government house. Please let us be mindful that Allah, if you want to play politics, let us play the political game. Go and campaign to your people based on what you have done. Let Alex Otti do his own too based on what he has done. That is how it is done. That is how politics is being played. Not the way you want to play it by saying that he's supposed to live in the government house. No. Now, for those of us that are comparing Alex Otti and Sanwo-Olu doing a battle line, please, that Allah stop. Alex Otti is not in comparison with anybody. The man is on a journey to transform Abia State. Let us allow him to focus on transforming Abia State. No comparison that Allah. Sanwo-Olu on his own is doing his job as a governor, while Otti on his own is doing his job as a governor for the Abia people. That Allah, please, let us be mindful. I bring you breaking news. My name is Malan Shaibu. I'm the Spice creator. Even as I'm saying this, some people will say, wallahi tallahi, Otti don't give this Malan Shaibu money. Otti don't give him money. Wallahi, Otti, I don't know him from anywhere. But I just want somebody that is going to work for the people. That's all. I bring you breaking news. My name is Malan Shaibu. I'm the Spice creator. Google me if you like. Don't Google me. But please, everything I have said in this video, from the beginning to the end of the video, is allegedly. Allegedly, per Tor.